Hello everybody, don't forget to save some green with our big 5-day sale kicking off on Friday. 79-cent potatoes, a great deal on corned beef. We've got 88-cent 2 liters, 79-cent dozen eggs, and the best deal anywhere on fresh Market House ground chuck at just $1.99. It's a great 5-day sale where you're going to save some green at the Market House, Hillsdale and Hudson.
Tired of having everyone know you're coming before you arrive because of your exhaust? If so, then it's time to call the experts at RS Custom Exhaust in Hillsdale. RS Custom Exhaust has all the tools and parts to make your vehicle quiet again. And for you sports car enthusiasts, if you're looking for the roar to be the king of the roads, RS Custom Exhaust can help you too. With free estimates and first-class service, RS Custom Exhaust has your vehicle covered. So stop and see them today, located at 1461 Vera Drive in Hillsdale.
Well, good morning, Meshendo. It is Wednesday, March 18th, 2020. I'm Scott Piano with an HTV1 News update. Well, starting with the latest on the coronavirus this morning, Hillsdale County has made the decision to close all county buildings to the public until further notice. The Daily News says that this includes the courthouse annex, the front of the court, the county office building, and the MSU extension office. Only emergency hearings will take place in the courts for the time being. If you have any business to conduct with the Hillsdale County, you need to call the appropriate office. WTVB says Branch County has also closed their courthouse, but you'll still be able to conduct business by phone or online. All trials have been adjourned and jury panels for March do not have to report. Jurors for the April trials should call the appropriate court for more details. The Branch County Jail is also closed to the public. Appointments with county staff will require a health screening done over the phone. Lenawee County announced similar closures yesterday. Again, if you have any business with the Branch County, Hillsdale County, or Lenawee counties or their courts, you should call them or go to the online for specific details. Now, the state of Indiana has canceled today's statewide tornado drill, so sirens will not be tested today in Steuben County. According to WLKI, the National Weather Service and state officials determined that it would cause more anxiety than necessary to conduct the drill during the coronavirus situation. No plans have been announced yet for a makeup date, and while no cases have been confirmed in the Meshendo area, other presumed positive cases have appeared close by. WLEN says a patient is presumed positive and is waiting formal test results in Michigan's Jackson County. The patient has not been hospitalized, and as current understanding that the most of those who become infected will not become seriously ill. Officials still recommend the usual precautions, and those who are symptomatic should stay home and call their doctor. The Williams County Health Department unanimously approved additional hires and regular pay due to the pandemic at their most recent meeting. The Bryan Times says the Health Commissioner Jim Watkins told the Health Department Board yesterday that he couldn't remember the last time his employees had a day off. Staff have been working longer hours with compensatory pay due to the increased workloads. Watkins says he wants to hire at least 2 additional nurses for the agency as soon as possible. Also in Williams County, the Times says the outbreak is responsible for postponing the county's 200th anniversary kickoff celebration. That was originally scheduled for April 1st around the courthouse, but the ongoing threat to the public health and the state mandate to keep gatherings small has forced county officials to push the event back. No alternate date has been set at this time, and the status of additional events throughout the year is unclear. One event that will continue is the unveiling of the new Vietnam War chevrons at the Williams County Veterans Memorial. Montpelier American Legion Commander Kevin Motter tells the Times that the area's Vietnam veterans have waited long enough for the installation, so the March 29th event will go on as scheduled. All Vietnam veterans are welcome to attend. One change from the original plans: the lunch that was to take place after the unveiling has been canceled due to coronavirus concerns. Otherwise, that will take place on the 29th at 2 p.m. We'll be right back with some more news right after this.
There's a reason that professionals shop at Jonesville Lumber. They expect quality, service, and knowledge. And that's exactly what they receive. For nearly 100 years, Jonesville Lumber has been family-owned. We take pride in serving our area with great products at competitive prices. We have dedicated project estimators in-house that will help figure the materials needed to complete your next task at hand. Whether you're building your dream home, adding a pole barn, building a deck, updating your kitchen, or painting your front door, let Jonesville Lumber help you with your next project.
Authentic Mexican food is just a short drive away at El Cerrito in Coldwater and Hillsdale. The variety-packed menu has something for everyone, with classic Mexican dishes, El Cerrito specialties, and tasty treats for dessert. Don't forget the best margaritas in town with margarita specials Friday and Saturday. And carry-out ordering is great for work lunches or picking up dinner for the family. Make your next meal a fiesta for your taste buds at El Cerrito on Chicago Street in downtown Coldwater and Carlton Road in Hillsdale.
A man who was facing a misdemeanor hearing in Steuben County Monday was arrested at the courthouse on drug dealing charges. The Herald Republican says 42-year-old Justin Culberston of Butler, Indiana, is accused of selling drugs to a police informant on 2 separate occasions last year. In one case, Culberston is facing a level 2 felony for dealing meth. He's facing charges in the second case of a level 2 felony with meth dealing, level 4 felony dealing cocaine, and a misdemeanor for dealing marijuana. Court documents say both incidents happened in parking lots in Angola and several area law enforcement agencies were involved. The cocaine charge is enhanced because Culberston was allegedly in possession of guns at the time of the deal. He was arraigned on the new charges yesterday and is currently behind bars on $50,000 bond for each case. The man accused of murdering Danielle Swan outside a Toledo gas station has pleaded not guilty. The Bryan Times says 24-year-old Thomas Smith of Toledo is facing felony charges of aggravated murder, and felonious assault. Smith is the only suspect after being arrested following the stabbing attack against a 28-year-old Montpelier woman on February 29th. Swan later died at an area hospital. Witnesses followed Smith from the scene and held him until police could arrive. And officials say security video shows the attack, which police believe was entirely at random. Smith was previously declared indigent and appointed an attorney. A private pretrial conference will take place by phone on April 28th, and a trial date has been tentatively set for May 12th. An effort to study the Meshendo Aquifer is getting some financial help from the federal government. The Bryan Times says the Ohio EPA has reached a deal with the U.S. Geological Survey to secure $500,000 for the study. Now, that amount was added as a line item in Ohio's biennial budget last year thanks to support from State Representative Jim Hoops and State Senator Rob McCauley. The agreement with the USGS states that the money will be used to fund a study of the aquifers north of the Maumee River. The funding will be split into equal halves across this year and 2021. That money can only be used for Ohio, but it's hoped that the announcement will spur action in the other 2 states. Efforts are already underway in Michigan, where the state legislature recently added $500,000 into a supplemental budget bill. If Governor Gretchen Whitmer signs that bill into effect, the funding would be administered through the Department of Environment, Great Lakes, and Energy. Efforts to study the Meshendo Aquifer are being led by the Ohio, Michigan, Indiana Council of Governments after a local company, Artesian of Pioneer, attempted to sell water from the aquifer to suburbs of Toledo. Now, that caused a massive public backlash with calls from government action to prevent local water from being piped and sold outside of the area. AOP received approval for a test well in Fulton County, but at that time, Toledo and the surrounding areas reached an agreement to form their own water district. AOP's CEO and Pioneer Mayor Ed Kidston has said his sales plan is not moving forward at this time, but he's left the door open to future possibilities. The lack of information about the aquifer became apparent in that situation as the most recent comprehensive study of the water body was completed in the mid-'80s. The city of Bryan also approved $50,000 for their own test wells last year, designed to monitor water levels, quality, and movement. Well, those are the top stories this morning. Don't forget you can find more news in our live broadcasts 24/7 at htv1.net. For all of us here at HTV1, I'm Scott Pienta. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a good morning, everyone.
The Saucy Dogs is the name and barbecue is the game. Come on down for a good time and some great food. At Saucy Dogs, try our barbecue nachos or our tasty ribs. We'll have you howling for more. Saucy Dogs, downtown Jonesville.
Does your vehicle sound like a tractor putting down the road? Then you need to see the experts at RS Custom Exhaust in Hillsdale. They will give you a free estimate along with first-class customer service. They custom make any exhaust needed for your vehicle. Stop and see them today, located at 1461 Vera Drive in Hillsdale.
Hello everybody, don't forget to save some green with our big 5-day sale kicking off on Friday. 79-cent potatoes, a great deal on corned beef. We've got 88-cent 2 liters, 79-cent dozen eggs, and the best deal anywhere on fresh Market House ground chuck at just $1.99. It's a great 5-day sale where you're gonna save some green at the Market House, Hillsdale, and Hudson.